Second row, Ethan.
Ethan Strauss, ESPN. After a lot of praise all throughout last season, there was a lot of criticism of you over the summer. How did you absorb that, and did you think it was fair?
It didn't bother me much at all. Like, I don't talk about like how the finals ended. Like, it obviously did not go our way, it didn't go my way. What are you gonna do about it? But what's next? So that's the only thing I really think about. I never got too wrapped up in the praise either, so it's obviously a much better feeling. But I never feed off of that because it doesn't change how I play. It doesn't change who I am. Neither the criticism, just you hear it, have a human emotional reaction to it, and it depends on how you channel it, you move on. It doesn't really bother me or affect the way that I go about my daily life or how I play on the court, so it doesn't matter.
Two more, Marcus and John. Start with Marcus, front row.
Steph, I have 11 questions.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
My first question, in 2015, you had a crazy summer. You won a title MVP. You were all over the place. This year, you were all over the place, but, with your wife and her book tour and all of that. Which one was more tiring, or how are they different, the crazy summers?
They're both just amazing experiences because they're things we never dreamt of doing. They're things that are our passions. Like, I love playing basketball. She loves to do what she does in the kitchen, cooking, making recipes, and connecting with people. So it's all pretty natural, but it's different being on the other side for sure. I enjoyed that part of it. Just kind of watching.
Question number 2 of 11.
This will be it. Hopefully this will be good.
You've had summers.
I think you're serious. This is the. Go ahead.
You've had summers where you had to rehab. You've had time where you had to get your health right coming into the next season. How are you, and how did this compare to past summers? Was it easier this summer to get right, or?
It wasn't any different because, like I was saying, it's you have a focus, a priority list of things I need to work on as you go through the summer. That priority list changes based on the situation every year. So 4 or 5 years ago was how do I get my ankles stronger? How do I get stronger physically? 2 or 3 years ago is how do I elevate my skill level when it comes to being a better scorer and better decision maker. And this year was kind of a lot of those things, but also how do I get my knee healthy? And so the process is the same, but the priorities and the focus changes based on what the needs are at that particular time.
Last question, second row, middle.
I'll talk to you offline.
Steph, John Branch from the New York Times. What was your role in recruiting Kevin, both in text messages and then there in the room?
Well, it was no secret who was in the room in the Hamptons during his recruiting process or whatever. So I was obviously a part of that, chiming in on who we are as a team and organization, how he would fit into what we do, how the transition would probably be, and how much I want to win. So all those are pretty just honest answers about how I see the situation. I did send him we stayed in contact after the meeting, and I don't know how much of an effect what I said along the way had on his actual decision, but you want to just try to have as much transparency and give him all the information that he would need to make the best decision for him. And that's what I would tell any free agent, whether they were coming to our team or going elsewhere in this league. You got to go where the place where you feel like you fit in the best, where it's going to be the best situation, the best opportunity for you, and not worry about what anybody else says, but the people around you that you confide in. So that was basically the gist of it, without getting into too much detail.
Great. Thank